again, everyone. I'm Ed Dubrow, along with Lee Shaneth and Andy Coker, and a tremendous crowd encircling Mission Bay. We're getting set to bring you the 23rd running of the Miller Cup Unlimited Hydroplane Race. In qualifying heats earlier today, these 6 earned their way into the big race. Ron Snyder, Ron Armstrong, Milner Urban, Jack Schaefer, and Todd Yarling, all with piston power. Steve Mills has jet power. Also working with us today is Alan D. While we keep an eye on the water, you can join Alan somewhere among the masses.
During Miller Cup week, the thousands of volunteers of Bolts Limited, the sponsoring organization, create a city within a city. What makes a city? The people, the families. For some, it's their first race. For others, the 22nd. Neat little home sites develop overnight. Most of them have been here all week. Every city has its country club set. You know, the ones that wangle the VIP passes. What's a city without the party crowd? The ones that know how to be comfortable and really live it up. This could be any street, in any neighborhood, on any day. There are shops for buying and browsing. The local Kiwanis Club is here for those that want to eat out. Over 300,000 people will carry home with them new memories, new friendships, plans for next year, and maybe even a hangover 2,000.
Thanks for that inside look at California's largest sporting event. Meanwhile, back on the water, an unusual chain of events. A pre-race favorite, Milner Urban, after leaving the pits, couldn't get it started. George Johnson, the first alternate, had the same problem. That opened the door for the second alternate, defending race champion Jim Kropfeld. But we're inside of 1 minute to the start. By the rules, he had to take it back. It's down to 5 for the big race. Hold the phone. Steve Reynolds is going dead right under our broadcast station. The field now down to 4, and we'll call this an old-fashioned Thunderbolt race. They're all piston-powered. Heading for the line, it's Armstrong, Snyder, Schaefer, and Yarling. Remember, if anyone crosses the line too soon, they'll be penalized a lap. A record-breaking crowd standing, cheering. It looks like a good start.
Yes, it was a good start. No one jumped the gun. They were all just a second or two behind the gun, so it was a good legal start.
45-year-old Ron Armstrong from just up the road in Lakewood, California, the hometown favorite, has grabbed that inside lane. Another casualty. Ron Snyder is coming in. The Holset Miss Madison team won the Continental Airlines Sportsmanship Award. That's a trip of their choice. Snyder must be thinking, when can I leave? Lap 1 in the book, average speed 124 miles an hour, down to a 3-boat shootout. There's your leader, Ron Armstrong.
Yes, and he's not slowing down at all. The motors sound strong. The boat's handling good. He's out front. He can smell it, and he's going for it.
In the unfamiliar role of spectators, the current world champion Jim Kropfeld on your right, and Chip Hanauer, the winningest active driver on the Unlimited circuit, on your left. They can only watch today, but they dominated the Unlimited schedule in '86. Ron Armstrong has a commanding lead, so let's use this opportunity to review the past season. Jim Kropfeld served notice that he'd be tough in a new turbine-powered Miss Bud. His first step to his second world championship was a win in Miami. Ron Snyder nailed down second. It was on to the 2.5-mile Detroit River, considered the birthplace of unlimited racing, for the APBA Gold Cup, witnessed by over 500,000. Chip Hanauer, piloting the turbine-powered record-breaker Miller American, won his 5th straight Gold Cup, a feat thought impossible in tying the record set by the immortal Garwood in 1921. Hanauer had a perfect day on the course, considered the toughest on the Unlimited circuit, but he was pushed to the limit by Jim Kropfeld. It was one of the guttiest performances by both drivers in Unlimited history. As they circled the course, the fans didn't cheer. They ride 'em cowboy. An emotional Chip Hanauer had his 5th straight Gold Cup. Next year, the Gold Cup will be held here in San Diego. Make your plans now. They expect a record crowd. Madison, Indiana, the Ohio River, and the 35th running of the Indiana Governors. Hanauer set competition and lap records on the way to another checkered flag. Evansville, Indiana, the 2-mile tri-oval, the 8th running of Thunder on the Ohio. Jim Kropfeld picked up the winner's check, but it was Ron Snyder's lucky day. Earlier in the day, a near tragedy. Snyder hooked a sponson in the turn and was thrown from the Holset Miss Madison. In the newer boats, the drivers use safety harnesses just like in race cars. This is one of the reasons why. Snyder suffered bruises but was ready for the next race. The 35th their Emerald Cup on Lake Washington in Seattle. It was another perfect day for Chip Hanauer on this 2-mile course before 400,000 hometown fans. Hanauer and Kropfeld certainly will join my colleague Lee Shaneth in the Unlimited Racing Hall of Fame to be built in Seattle. Another great season planned for '87. Warning, unlimited hydroplane racing is contagious. San Diego certainly looking forward to hosting the Gold Cup for the 3rd time. And on the water here at Mission Bay, a jubilant Ron Armstrong can hardly stay in the boat. He's a half a mile away from his first unlimited victory.
Right now, at this point, as a driver, you start hearing all sorts of little weird noises.
But not for Ron Armstrong, Andy. All he hears is that healthy Allison engine and the cheers for a hometown hero. Todd Yarling will finish second. It's been a day of survival. I'll be right back to talk with the new champ. As you can tell, I am with an elated Ron Armstrong. And Ron, congratulations on your very first unlimited win. You made it a big one.
Yeah, we did. It feels so good. I mean, I just can't even describe it. Like I said before, it almost feels as good as my little daughter was born. Special feeling.
Got to think about, you're out there, you know you have a chance. Everything has gone wrong this week, and I felt you went out with the attitude you could win.
Yeah, I really did. It just felt right. You know, I knew the Twins were having trouble. I figured we could handle the piston boats, given a little bit of luck. And when I came around on the start, it just felt like this was the day. This was the day for the win. Congratulations once again. Continued success. Thank you very much.
The Miller High Life Thunderbolt Regatta was brought to you by new Quaker State Motor Oil with QSX. Keeps your engine cleaner to last longer. And by Miller High Life. Miller, made the American way since 1855. The Miller High Life Thunderbolt Regatta was sanctioned by the Unlimited Racing Commission. Thanks to Don Jones and his staff for their help. And special thanks to the San Diego Race Committee, Pam Nolte, the executive director, race director Rich Aylesworth and his assistant Al Cervenka, and to the big guy, the chairman of the board, John Daly. Accommodations were furnished by La Quinta Motor Inns in exchange for the announcement, La Quinta, straight for night. It's been a wild and crazy day with a lot of surprises on Mission 8. And now for Lee Shaneth, Andy Coca, and Al D., I'm Ed Dubrow. Thank you for being with us.